You're right there guys, what's going on and welcome back to the channel. Have you been struggling to score ever since they dropped that goddamn patch? Yes, so did I, until I found an efficient way to put the ball in the back of the net. This is my most effective technique and I want to share it with you guys as well as showing you my tactics and break it down because I've been testing this in the high ranks of Division 1. I'm on like 2,600 skill rating, the pros are playing on 2,007 or higher, so I've been facing up against Elite 1 guys, top 100, and wow, these games have been tough. And this works. Leave a like, and if you are needing game codes or anything game related, head over to g2a.com, use the code FUJI on that site to get cash back on every single order, Xbox Live, PSN codes, all for cheap. And let's head into it. So ever since the patch has come out, you'll notice more and more people wanting to set up their team for that counter attack. So that would be drop back, low depth, and then fast build up play. And that's what I noticed. Playing a lot of people in Division 1 last night, they are wanting to quickly catch you on that counter and not give you a moment's rest. Otherwise, you'll just get 2 rows of 4 behind the ball and it's incredibly difficult to break down. You don't have the answer of pinging a finesse shot from 30 yards first time or just a regular green time finesse. That was a guaranteed goal. You don't have that now. So what's a way of breaking down your opponent? When they're about to attack you, quickly catch them on the counter. It's a lot easier breaking down 4 defenders than 8, you know, you get me? So that's why I've set up my team, and most people in Division 1 are playing like this, just quickly wanting to get as many people forward and give them the best possible chance of scoring. Now, I know that heading seems really overpowered right now, but if you don't want to do those El Tornado crosses and you don't have all of these like 5-star skillers in your team, I will show you an effective way for me that seems to be like a guaranteed goal right now, and it's my favorite way of scoring after the patch. But I did go out and purchase Laurent Blanc for 889,000 coins, used him alongside Kante in a 4-2-3-1, and this man is really good. Although he's 85 rated, he seems to be playing to that icon standard. 6'4", medium to high work rates. His actual in-game stats are just balanced, but really good pace. And like I say, alongside Kante, it works really well. I have Eusebio as my right attacking mid, Mbappe left attacking mid. It's even more important now playing him in that position. So just in case you don't want to take up what I'm about to show you, like the shooting technique, you can just whip it back post and use someone like Mbappe to score. But that's it. Like, if you don't have a lot of coins, I think in the next couple of days I'll put together a cheap side that will work after the patch. You've got to be bringing in balance, pace, players that can head the ball, maybe a bit of skills like 4-star at least. Oh man, if you don't have many coins on the game and you're not playing some form of like fast build up play and you allow your opponent to sit his whole team behind the ball, I honestly don't know how the hell you're going to be linking up or attempting to score. That's why what I'm about to show you should help you out. So these are the custom tactics that I've been using. My formation is 4-2-3-1, pressure after possession loss. So this tactic really is for you guys to play about with. I like it to get back into a game, but because I'm very aggressive as soon as the game starts, I play that anyway, which it probably isn't recommended. What I would do is use the exact tactics here, but drop back. But I like pressure after possession loss. Then my offensive style has switched from balance to fast build up play. You need players up the pitch as soon as possible, otherwise you're giving your opponent too much time to reset and get back. But you can play about with fast build up play. Also long ball tactic could be viable, but fast build up is what I like. My width is quite high. Players inside the box is just balanced. I don't want to like shove everybody like inside the box. I want to build up quickly but have them still available on the edge, and I really like that. Then the instructions that I was using, getting behind for Ronaldinho, this middle cam to stay forward, balanced on the wide cams, 2 CDMs. Well, one of them I like to cut passing lanes. I've just done this. Actually, cut passing lanes should be Kante because he's quicker, and then Laurent Blanc just stands there. So I was playing it the wrong way around. I didn't really notice it to be that much of an issue, to be fair. Stay back for the 2 CDMs and cover center. Then you have stay back while attacking for the 2 fullbacks. But what I'm about to show you, like this technique, is for every single player really, but it's getting yourself into the position. So you can copy my instructions and my formation, but find something that you're comfortable with to get into these positions and then take the shot. Are you ready? This is my most effective way of scoring goals after the patch. Let's find out. So like I was saying before, crosses are definitely an option because it's a lot easier just to be running down the line, hitting a hope across for your attacker to put the ball in the back of the net rather than spending 30 in-game minutes playing it around on top of your opponent's box and trying to find a way for them just to stick out a leg. And usually it's the AI that ruins your attack. But what I'm about to show you is my most efficient and effective way of scoring after the patch. And when you're against these players in Division 1, you want to make sure that if you're inside the box, you're scoring more often than not. And it's not to say that you can't score finesse shots or like green timed on the edge of the box, but it's just not that consistent. And every single time I trigger a finesse, as soon as I press that bloody finesse button, it balloons everywhere but the goal. This way, it just seems to have greater accuracy, and the near post shot is the one to go for. And I was saying before, get yourself a formation that you feel comfortable with to get into these types of positions. The Iniesta skill is so good for that. The El Croqueta, type it in on YouTube if you don't know how to do it. All you got to do is hold like LB or L1 and then use the right stick, basically like a ball roll, and then you just glide left or glide right, and that really does open up the space. So then it looks like you're about to finesse it, but instead you're going to go near post. And if people still have that mindset of blocking that finesse shot, they're going to move their keeper, so it's even easier to score. But even if they don't move their keeper, as long as you hit 2-bar power, green time it. Look at this goal from Ronaldinho. This is the perfect example. Look at that angle. A near post OP. What was it? Was it FIFA 13, FIFA 14 when we had that? No, FIFA 14 was crosses. There was one installment where that near post was just ridiculously overpowered, and it was that shot choice. So like I said, get yourself into those positions, and literally it's as easy as that. Some of them I didn't even time. I just shot back across goal, and it just catches the strike properly. Instead of finessing it and then it just balloons everywhere, you just like shoot it back across goal and it arrows in. You can even incorporate the low driven into that. So if you're on top of the goal, hit a low driven, get even more power. But I do like the shot back across, and it's all about the angles and just trying to learn it really. And if you don't like the shot choice, then you've got crossing as an option, but I don't feel like crossing is really in my style, and I don't typically want to just like run down the line and whip balls in. This best suits the way I want to play on the game, and then I can like add in a few skills, try and beat past a few players, and I've got this shot choice to like not guarantee me the goal, but it's more efficient than like taking finesses for sure. But it isn't to say that you can't score finesse shots or just regular strikes. You can do it. And what I notice as well, if I'm one-on-one with the keeper, or I've built round on top of my opponent's box and eventually I've broken them down, I'll take just a regular strike. I won't even time it. I'll just do a regular finish with one of my guys, left or right, and because they've got high finishing, they're going to put the ball in the back of the net. So I hope this really does help you out, and I've just dropped in a few other goals that I was scoring against these Division 1 players. Adding in a few skills, like I was saying, scoring some decent goals. And again, if you're struggling with putting the ball in the back of the net, whereas before I used to overplay it, but now it seems to be the way to go. So instead of just looking for that shot on the edge of the box, make that extra pass. Look to set yourself up into a position where you're passing across, making that extra pass, and looking for that guaranteed goal. So enjoy. Like I said, all that you got to do is hit it near post. Get into the positions that you were before, just inside the box, looking like that you're going to go for a finesse shot, and as soon as you're with that angle, shoot back across goal, and you'll notice that more of those shots will start flying in the back of the net. Please do enjoy. Leave a like on today's video if it has helped you out, and I will see you later tonight on stream with the new promo. Thanks for watching.